What is up, people of the multiverse? Today, I heard from a little birdie or two that there may be a new peek at a new suit. Yes, a new one. And that is the Superman suit. Or really, what I mean is a few of you have reached out to me on Z social medias and you want me to have a look at it. I have kind of seen it, but today we're going to look at the new Superman suit, albeit that these photos are quite blurry, but we can establish the main differences. And also, we have new looks at the Batwoman suit. I thought I'd chuck that in here, and the Batmobile. I kind of wanted to just, you know, why not comment on that at the same time. This isn't going to be a long video. I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. And this video is brought to you by Boba's Patreon. In all seriousness, I'm not going to roll a freaking ad, but if you guys want to help support the channel out a bit more, especially during these times, and you enjoy the content on the channel, you can leave video suggestions there as well as get exclusive rewards. I'd recommend checking out my Patreon page, or if you don't want to check out Patreon, you can click the join button on my channel, or just other ways of supporting. Even a like on this video helps support the content, and I really do appreciate it. Those are little ways you can help the Boba out just a bit more. So let's dig into this Superman picture. So this is from the good old matey Canada Graph. So I will leave the links to the links to his blog down in the top pinned comments. So I want to start off with this photo. This photo right here. Yes, this one. One thing I will say, and I think I've already said this, these are quite blurry, unfortunately. It is a shame because the suit is right there in these images. It's just like, you want to unfocus it so you can just see every detail. I wasn't really even going to make this video, guys, to be honest with you, because of the blurriness and how we can't, you know, not only that, I thought around about now, and knowing my luck, the CW probably will any minute now or any day now be unveiling an official look at this suit. Think of the past ways they've unveiled other suits like Batwoman Suit, twice Ruby Rose, and now Javicia Leslie's, and you have to expect that Superman will get a cool little artwork poster, well, not artwork, but an actual photo, and if that happens, then this video is kind of pointless. But either way, so the main things that I'm looking forward to with what I can see from this photo that you're seeing on screen is that, hey, I know this sounds silly because it's a blurry photo, but he looks good. Tyler Hoechlin looks good. You can see amongst despite the blur, the bulk in the muscle. What winds me up about some criticism about, oh, Tyler Hoechlin's a bad Superman. He's too short. No, Tyler Hoechlin's still a tall dude. He may not be the tallest Superman, but he's still tall enough, and he is bulky enough. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's tried to put on even more muscle for this show of his, Superman and Lois, but at the same time, it's kind of unnecessary because with these suits, there is a bit of emphasized padding for muscle, and this guy is big enough anyway, and he's played the role for the past few years, so I doubt he needs to magically put on another 20 pounds of muscle or something like that. That's just not going to happen, really. Maybe not, but either way. The first thing that actually grabs my attention is the belt. We've got a new belt here compared to the previous photo, and hopefully I'm showing the previous Superman suit on screen. It looks to be a lot more extruding. It looks like an actual belt rather than the kind of rectangular like belt going all the way around that was very pressed up against the suit. This one seems to be very red, and I can't obviously make it out due to the blurriness, but it kind of, I like how it dips into a bit of a V there. That is very reminiscent of a lot of Superman designs. I mean, obviously anything they come up with will be an homage to various adaptations of the Superman suit, from source material to other live action appearances, whatever, but you can really tell, like, the red here is just going down, and there's a little, I believe that is probably a little bit of a triangle there. I could be wrong. Dips down into a bit of a red V Superman belt, and I'm wondering if there is going to be a little Kryptonian crest there of the House of L. That is another question that we can't verify at this time because of the blurriness. However, will they do it? Do I want them to do it? I don't know, because on the Batwoman suit, she's got the symbol there. So like with these new waves of suits, ever since the Flash season 5, you know, the Arrowverse have been really picking up their suits, you know, with new materials and whatnot. Don't know if I like the idea of the symbol being on the belt. It works sometimes in some costumes. I think it works on the Batwoman suit. I really don't think it works on the Batmobile, and we'll get into that in a second with some more photos of that. For example, I don't feel like it worked so well on the Gotham suit, you know, the final episode suit, the little bat. It has to be very low-key. Sometimes it comes across a bit too Walmart action toy Superman if you do that, even on an actual freaking production belt on the suit like this. Other than that, the actual symbol. Now, the actual symbol itself, I can't tell any absolutely humongous differences with. I do think it is different, however. I don't think it's going to be the exact same symbol as what he was wearing on his previous suits. Already, you could see the blurriness is not showing this, but on the previous suit that I'm looking at on my other monitor over here, you obviously have those kind of like little yellow bits around the crest. I'm not sure if that's present anymore on this. One thing I'm hoping for here with the vibrancy, but it could be the yellow light that was present on the set. I'm really hoping that the red and the yellow is a lot more vibrant in the symbol itself. One thing I would say about the previous Tyler Hoechlin Superman suit is that it kind of looked washed out, almost like, you know, when you get a nice fresh piece of clothing or merchandise or whatever it is, you get a nice saturated logo, something like this, I guess, and when you put it in the wash, it kind of might desaturate the colors, and that's kind of what it looked like before. Hoping it looks like a nice clean cut symbol now. But another thing, just going off the little yellow lines that was present on the old suit, it kind of reminds me of something else that is missing, and I'm really hoping that it stays gone, and that is the cape kind of attachment points. Now, one thing I think that was unanimous on the old Superman suit, one thing that I could agree on the old suit is that I really didn't like those hinges there. I prefer it to come in on a very classical Superman, like dissolving into the neck kind of thing, and it looks like that may very well be happening because they're gone. It's a bit hard to tell exactly where they pinpoint in these other photos of the suit with the cape on, but it does look like it's kind of going into his neck there. But hey, without those hinges, I think, you know, that will leave a lot more room for his kind of engulfing like upper body without those like notches in it, if you know what I mean, and they were quite distracting. Other than that though, guys, I don't want to drag this out. It's really hard to say what else is different. I'm hoping that those kind of seam lines are gone in the suit. Well, you're probably seeing on screen right now, but the old suit had those little like, well, lines going throughout it. I'm hoping that's gone. It's more of like an actual one piece with no visible stitching now. I know a lot of CW suits have the stitching very visible, and they like to highlight those with different threads and whatnot, like the Flash suit with a lot of gold in it, obviously, but that's not necessary here. I think the boots are a little bit shorter. I think they went quite a bit higher on his other suit, and now they're quite shorter, but I can't decide for anything else until we get a proper suit reveal. As I said, knowing my luck, that is happening right now, officially. I don't know, but if it hasn't by the time I've uploaded this, then I'm guessing that we're going to get the Superman and Lois Superman suit actual CW promo photo fairly soon. But another thing I wanted to include in this, guys, is another blog of Canada Graphs, and that is more looks at the Batwoman suit and the Batmobile. I just wanted to comment on it again because it is kind of just nice to see. Like, sure, we got a very high quality look at the Batwoman suit, but that's all nice, touched up, nice saturation contrast when you release those things, and I'm not saying that it would look any worse in actual raw photography photos like this, but it's just nice to appreciate it in a different kind of perspective than a glamorized kind of post-Photoshop edited version. And here we have Javicia Leslie with the new suit on. I still really like it. I think it pops so much nicer now because of the red on the gauntlets and the belt. I like the hair. I know a lot of people don't, because you could just grab onto it, but hey, comic book logic there. that's what gets away with it for me. But the Batmobile, no, it's still not doing it for me. I'm just going to end the video here on this point. Look, I think it's a cool car. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate how Ryan Wilder's Batwoman will be using a car instead of a bike like Ruby Rose's Kate Kane did. They want to kind of change that up. But like one thing I mentioned in my last video, and I'll keep saying it, I prefer a much more low-key approach to any Batmobile, because I think a lot of people are running off that this still used to be Bruce Wayne's actual Batmobile, which I really hope that isn't the case within the show's lore, if you know what I mean, because this is too tacky for Bruce Wayne's Batman. I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like it is. Bruce Wayne's Batman went around Gotham in this. If you take Robert Pattinson's Batman, for example, whether it's the car or his bike, he has a very low-profile symbol on the bike with the bat ears there. I would prefer something like that. It would make it look much more cooler. Wouldn't be so on the nose as, yeah, getting a cool car and just, you know, putting a little sticker on there of the Batman or Batwoman symbol. It's like, hey, this is Batwoman's car. Just, it comes across too tacky for me. It comes across a bit too Hot Wheels-like. If they had this very screenshot that you're seeing on screen right now and replaced it with a piece of armored metal to stop, I don't know, the engine from blowing up or whatever is under the hood of that car, and it was like outlined in like a nice kind of spray painted kind of metal red round the Batwoman symbol on the front, that would have been killer. I really do feel like that would have been killer. Maybe keep the bumper red trim. Other than that, everything else just looks like, you know, the stickers that you put on after Lego. But hey, I just wanted to do a quick DCTV update video. Hopefully we get better looks at the Superman suit soon. But either way, could you grasp anything out of the looks that we got from Canada Grass? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below on the new Superman suit. And are you hoping for anything that we didn't really get mega detailed in these photos? But if you enjoyed this video, everyone, like it. I'd really appreciate your support. Check out the links in my top pinned comment to my Twitter, Instagram, and my Discord server, where you can talk to me personally. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.